Okay, great. Wednesday morning, the midweek edition of Sports Bank is right here live on Splash 105.5 FM, the Integrity Station, broadcasting from the White House building, Felele in the city, the brand roof city of Ibadan. Good morning to you. Welcome on board Sports Bank. My name is Tunde Olawuwo. Be our guest this morning from now till 8 o'clock as we bring you the best and the latest in the world of sports. Big congratulations to the Blues. I'm not referring to Chelsea here. The Citizens, or let me say the Sky Blue, Manchester City, crowned champions officially of the English Premier League. It has never, ever happened before that a team that was as low as 8th position, on Christmas Day, goes on to win the league. But that's just to tell you the kind of remarkable season they've had. So this morning on our Facebook fan page, we're asking you, it's official, Manchester City are Premier League champions. They are the first team in EPL history to win the title, despite being as low as 8th on the table on Christmas Day. So give us one word to describe their season so far. That's for Manchester City. You can also do this via our verified Twitter page at Splash FM 1055. Remember, you can watch us live this morning on our Facebook page, Splash 105.5 FM. 3 out of 3 have also been relegated in EPL this season. West Bromwich Albion, Sheffield United, and the one that I find most painful, Fulham. That is one club with, perhaps arguably the highest collection of players of Nigerian descent in England. You have Demola Lookman there. You have Maja. Olaino. Mm-hmm. A couple of others.
Yeah, there's Adarabioyo.
So, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, I've got my friends right here this morning. Feromi Adibwega. Good morning. It's a pleasure to have you on board.
Yeah, good morning to you today. Good morning to you. Well, and of course, our own wonderful listener out there. Always good to be back again. I mean, a fantastic one for Pep Guardiola just tonight, and of course, Manchester City. At the beginning of the season, they were staggering and they were really, really fumbling. I mean, they actually, I think, won 5 of their first 13 games at the beginning of the season right there. And all of a sudden, immediately, I think they played out a 1-1 draw against West Brom or so, if I'm not mistaken. That was the end of it. And they went on a surge of 21, winning streak in all competitions. And that was the beginning of it all for them right there.
21.
21.
That's the kind of unbeaten I like. Some will say we're unbeaten.
Yeah.
But out of that, you have
a lot of draws, like the unbeaten season right there for some clubs. No, I'm just saying. If that's not what you...
That was good in Premier League.
That was good in Premier League, but we can name our count number of, draws that he had there. But that's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about... Nobody has done it, but maybe very soon a team would actually do it. No record is meant to be forever. It's just a matter of time. It will be broken. And talking about City, they give a good account of themselves. It shows the kind of mentality the manager has. Talking about Pep, he's a winner. He's a born winner. He knows how to actually negotiate those kind of situations, and he was actually able to do that. And at this point in time, 2 titles right now for him. 1 to go, and he's definitely going to get it as far as I'm concerned. And of course, I think I think I have seen it. I've seen it in my own dreams. I've actually seen it that Man City is actually winning it, and it's looking like
dreams to come true, right?
Of course, definitely, and it's looking like
Please, don't show up on Magic Night.
Why would I not?
Having said this, okay,
why would I not show up?
In your own interest.
In my own interest, calm down.
It's not me. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but don't worry. Football is about lose some, you win some. So if the losing side,
but how about if we do it this way? I mean, we've discussed this off the mic.
Mm-hmm.
That City,
No. I don't want to accept that.
They won the Premier League and
the Carabao Cup. Yeah.
Okay. Leicester should win the FA Cup. I don't know if Chelsea fans will like that.
So Chelsea should win the Champions League.
Man United win Europa League,
and
then Chelsea goes on to win the Champions League.
That's not what I. That's not what happy. Yeah, that's not what I saw anyway. That's what you want, but that's not what I saw. What I see is Pep Guardiola, is Sergio Aguero, De Bruyne lifting that trophy on that magic night.
Be a pundit. Now you're sounding like a prophet.
I'm putting.
You've seen games.
I'm putting the two together.
But if you are to use their form,
if you have to use their form, it's going to be a very difficult one. Truth be said, I mean, it's
the last
something.
two outings went the way
of Chelsea. To be realistic now, it's definitely going to be a very difficult one to predict.
Okay.
But then, congratulations to Pep Guardiola.
It's taking me straight into Champions League and
3 Premier League wins.
I'm not there yet.
In 5 seasons for Pep.
This morning,
Amazing.
we are celebrating Manchester City, the best team in England, arguably. Did I say the best in Europe?
Maybe.
Well, maybe we'll find out on the 29th of May.
Yeah.
Ayobami Animashan, good morning.
Good morning to you today. Good morning to Prophet. Good morning to the listener out there. I mean, Pep Guardiola has done it again. I mean, this is something I think he has just been able to make a bit of a tradition for himself. Every club he has managed, he doesn't just go there to win the league title. He does that in mesmerizing fashion.
Yeah.
And I mean, we saw when they actually, I mean, his first season, they didn't win anything. I mean, they win the league title. But the second season, they won it. The third season was quite magnificent. I mean, it was quite amazing. I think they actually had about 100 points, or was it 99 points?
Yeah.
But I think they had the record points at that point in time. So that even a fantastic Liverpool with about 96 points or thereabouts
Still couldn't
win the league title. But we all thought perhaps that's really the top of it.
And that season, I think they won all the titles in the English Premier League.
No, they didn't win the FA Cup. That season, I think Chelsea won.
I think there was a season they won all the titles in the English Premier League.
They haven't won a treble,
but not all of it.
Okay, not all of it.
I think they won. Yeah, they did.
They did.
I think they did.
The domestic treble, yes.
Yeah.
They did.
Oh, really? Quite interesting. Then we can as well just that's just another further testament to the supremacy of Pep Guardiola. And yesterday, another coronation was actually done, albeit while they were still seated on their sofa in their respective homes, watching Leicester City doing the Lord's work at the Old Trafford against second-string Manchester United side. But all in all, I think this is just a fantastic season for Pep Guardiola, for Manchester City, and it could actually end as a historic one should they eventually leave the Champions League, which will eventually make them the second English team in recent years to have done a famous treble. Whether you categorize the Capital One Cup as a decent trophy or not, albeit it's still a competition that was competed for by virtually all the EPL clubs, and they won it. So indeed, Pep Guardiola and City are doing something amazing at this point in time. Whether this current squad is actually the best we've seen in the EPL is actually up for debate, but I think at this point in time they are arguably the best in Europe, and maybe on May 29th their coronation as the best in Europe would eventually happen, or maybe Chelsea for the opting time would actually deter them their opportunity. We're to find out on Magic Night.
Okay, we're to find out. 2019 they won the treble, the domestic treble.
Interesting.
Now the title race is done.
Yeah, the
relegation fight is over. So wait to see who makes it into the Champions League, and of course some Europa League places as well.
And that win yesterday from Leicester has made it more interesting.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Later today, Chelsea will be up against Arsenal. That's another tough one for Chelsea. I mean, though, looking at the way Arsenal have been in recent weeks, I want to say it's definitely, but it's still Arsenal. You know, when you least expect to turn up, that is when you see them turning up. So I won't expect Chelsea to take that as a pinch of salt, because they know if they lose that, West Ham, I think they have a favorable match that they could actually negotiate, you know, all things being equal. And if they win that, they would actually leapfrog them on the top 4 log right there. So I think, you know, everything is still hope for grabs right there as regards the last 2 position in the English Premier League for the top 4 finish. So,
this is the last 2 positions.
Yeah, last 2 positions. As far as I'm concerned, last 2.
Sorry,
the top 4 in the English Premier League. 2 decided.
Only 1 has been decided.
As far as I'm concerned, I think 2 is decided.
Are you insinuating that United
will not qualify?
Until it's mathematical.
Come on, you're just trying to be modest right here. I know what you're doing. Yeah, definitely.
Let's look at the fixtures.
What fixtures? Can we be realistic this morning?
I know what he's
United out of the top.
I know what he's trying to do.
Only one just gets sacked. He could get jailed for that.
So you mean you guys rate only that much?
It's not about rating him that much. It's about the fact that
you guys rate him that much.
So they don't draw me to this.
Don't draw me.
I mean, is it the first time
United? He's supposed to be a rookie manager.
Is he? He's been in this job for close to 3 years now.
Yes, so you rate him so highly that you believe he can't be knocked out of the top 4?
What do you mean I rate him so highly? Look at the caliber of players he's got. if he doesn't, I mean, if he fails to qualify for the Champions League with this squad, then it should actually be sacked and perhaps be jailed as well.
Mind games right here.
Don't mind
games right here.
Now, I know.
Okay, so we're getting set for the 29th of May 2021 for the Magic Night. It's going to be the 9th edition. So we've been doing this for a while. Last season, we missed you guys. We couldn't have the Magic Night event, no thanks to COVID-19 induced lockdown. But we're back in business. MOV 21 will play host to all of us, again on the 29th of May when Chelsea, they call themselves the pride of London, and the unstoppable Manchester City, will be out. I don't know why we're still having talks whether it's going to be Istanbul or whether it's going to be.
Yes, that is down to COVID-19. Yeah, but
I think it's unfair. Why? I can understand. They all talked about. Should fans be there? Would they be able to travel to Istanbul and all of that? But it would be unfair to take this away from Turkey.
Yes, it would be unfair. But then the current situation.
Sorry, it's nobody's fault actually. It's not as if they intentionally want to do that. It's because of the situation of things that we have at this point in time.
It's because of the fans now.
Yeah, definitely.
Last season we had it without the fans, and it still did not take anything away from the Champions.
Listen, when you realize that this is an all English final, and there's already been plans to actually have fans in it. In fact, I think from next week, fans will actually start making it to the stand in England. Mm-hmm. That's already.
But it's not about England.
No, I'm saying in England, this is an all English final, and in England they're already green light for fans to actually make it to the stand. So not really having it in a situation whereby fans can attend, especially when you realize it's an all English final.
They don't have the hosting rights for the Champions League.
Yes, they don't, but you can actually make amends for that, especially when you realize that these are difficult times. I mean, listen, I think the joy of it is to actually ensure that you work out all modalities to ensure this kind of final is being played in front of fans. Definitely. Last year we had it without the fans, and it was drab for me.
Drab.
I mean, it wouldn't want such the Champions to repeat itself again. So there is a loophole for us to actually have fans.
So you guys are all for them taking it away from Istanbul?
Why not?
Yeah, it is. But I don't even think they would actually want to take it to Wembley. I'm getting a report that probably Portugal is in the mix. So let's just wait and see the kind of decision that will be made. What matters is let's have fans back, and of course let's have an enjoyable final.
We are going to have a carnival. Let me put it that way on the Magic Night, 29th of May. It's simple to get in. Just have a bet slip of 1960 bets, and then you come in and have all the fun. You want to meet up with every single respected sporting personality in Oyo State. They will be on ground that day. 1960 is also, bringing a lot of things on board for you to win as prizes. How we do it, so let me just move on from that one. Remember, on our Facebook fan page, you can still drop your comments. Just one word to describe Manchester City's remarkable season, which has now culminated in a league title with about 2 or more games, like 3 games for them to still play, meaning that they can afford to be playing their second side up until the
Champions League. Definitely.
That's why I like to win the league.
But that would be risky, You could actually risk this guy is running out of form and then looking a bit out of
maybe get them to play 10-15 minutes in every game.
Yes, maybe. But then you look at this. Look at this Man City squad. Really, it's even difficult for me to draw out a second string squad.
That is not what a first team for
exactly. Which is why my best word.
Players you don't want.
My best word to describe Man City.
Players like De Bruyne. Players like
definitely
Fernandinho.
Gundogan.
Yeah, absolutely. Players like Riyad Mahrez.
Especially Fernandinho.
And Diaz.
Let's take a quick break. We'll be back in a moment.
Splash FM 105.5.
Now, where's that big malt? Today was just one of those days. Woke up by 5, made breakfast, went to work, did my job, then my Oga's work, then Oga's work, came home, made dinner, and now nothing can stop me from enjoying my rich, smooth, refreshing Dubic malt.
Enjoy the silky smooth taste of Dubic Malt. Dubic Malt, crown the moment.
Come the 29th of May, we will bring Istanbul to your doorstep when the royalty of English football, Chelsea, the pride of London, and Manchester City, the unstoppable citizens, light up Europe to compete for the biggest prize in club football, the Champions League final. Smart Code Africa and Mabin Dynamics are in joint collaboration to make your night magical on Champions Night at MOV 21 Event Center at Dioyo, Ring Road, Ibadan for the biggest gathering of European football lovers. Come watch the game on the biggest screen with friends and colormates. Meet your favorite OAPs in the city. You stand a chance to win amazing prizes at the Champions Night. Access code is a bet slip of 1960bet. Media partner Splash FM, Lagelu FM. For more inquiries, please call 080-557-94255 or 090-286-30747. This event is powered by 1960bet.
ẹ̀sùn mọ́ bí ẹ wá gbọ́ fún mi ní fún mi náà lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin nípa oògùn amárají pépé omega h3 nínú ramadana tó o bá ti ṣínú tán omega h3 ní o lò. òun lẹ ti gbọ́ yẹn ohun ẹ̀yin mùsùlùmí tẹ́ ẹ bá ti ṣínú tán nínú àwẹ̀ ramadan yìí omega h3 ní kẹ́ ẹ máa lò á dá gbogbo okun tẹ́ ẹ ti pàdánù padà sí yín lára lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ omega h3 ó ń fúnni lókun ó ń ṣagbára dọ̀tun ó ń mára jí pépé àwọn èròjà tó ń ṣara lóore ló ń ṣalátìlẹ́yìn fún lo omega h3 lẹ́ẹ̀kan lójúmọ́ tó o bá ti ṣínu tán èmi Alhaji Wasiu Káyọ̀dé Asidik baba wákà ló ń sọ fún yín pé nínú àwẹ̀ Ramadan yìí ẹ má jẹ́ kí omega h3 wọn nínú ilé yín o omega h3 alátìlẹ́yìn fún ìlera tó péye.
Should instill in us the right values needed to transform our country into a nation free of corruption. But first, we must know the meaning of this corruption of a thing. I don't call it a phenomenon. I call it a virus. I call it a disease.
The Splash FM Oratory Contest 2021 is here, and it's bigger and better. It's time for worthy students to exercise their oratory skills. Finals come up on the 26th of May 2021 at MOV 21 Event Center. Time 12 noon. In the words of Dale Carnegie, only the prepared speaker deserves to be confident. Invited schools should come prepared and punctual. For inquiries and sponsorship, call 0805-699-8701. This event is sponsored by Dr. Fola Akinyosun and Kiram Lee Gym and Fitness Center. Please note, all COVID-19 measures will be duly observed.
Hey, why did you put it in the pot like that? You're supposed to break it first. Say who? This is how I cook my pasta. Besides, it's golden penny pasta. It's non-sticky, so it doesn't matter. But I want to cook it with meatballs mixed with pepper sauce and cheese.
Go ahead and enjoy your golden penny pasta just the way you want it. Golden penny pasta is made with durum wheat, which contains protein, and it's non-sticky, so you can cook, serve, and eat just the way you want it. With golden penny pasta, your way is best.
Splash FM 105.5.
Okay, great to have you back on Sports Bank this morning. On our Twitter page, Steve Bond 07 says, dynamic. That's how you describe Manchester City season. May the EPL return to a 4-horse race next season. People didn't sub for cable to watch a monopoly. Okay, well, in Spain, they are not having a monopoly there. In fact, nobody seemed to be ready or willing to catch on the La Liga title. Awoyemi says, magnificent. Lion Mayana, shame on Man U and Liverpool. This is definition of never give up. Okay. Well, thank you for your comment. Shortly, we'll check Facebook. In the world of tennis, Novak Djokovic overcame the frustrations of lengthy rain delay to beat Taylor Fritz 6-3, 7-6 in his opening match at the Italian Open. Qualifier Alejandro Davidovich Fokina saved 2 set points in the second set as he won 6-4, 7-6 against 16th seed Grigor Dimitrov. He will next face Cameron Norrie, who won 6-4, 6-4 against Roberto Cabales. And in the women's singles, Joanna Konta's disappointing season continued as she was beaten 6-3, 6-1 by Jelena Ostapenko in her opening match at the Italian Open. And on cycling, a women's Tour de France is on the cards for 2022. Details about the race are set to be revealed later this year, but men's Tour de France organizer Christian Prudhomme says that it's certain it is going to go ahead and would have happened this year if it had not been for the COVID-19 pandemic. That would be absolutely fantastic to have. On boxing, Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury's World Heavyweight title fight will take place in Saudi Arabia. Joshua's promoter at the end disclosed on Tuesday and said no specific venue and date has been fixed for the all-British bout, but suggested it could take place on either 7th or 14th of August. The winner of the bout will become the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. And on basketball, Talon Alton Toka made the go-ahead three-pointer with 21.1 seconds remaining in overtime, and the Los Angeles Lakers improved their hopes of avoiding the play-in tournament and prevented the New York Knicks from clinching a postseason berth with a 101-99 victory on Tuesday night. Back home in Nigeria, Pelican Stars and Abia Angels both survived relegation, while Ibom Angels and Dreamstar Ladies went down as the 2020-2021 Nigerian Women Football League playoffs came to an end at the University of Benin Sports Complex, Benin City on Tuesday. Today, we have Nila FC versus Shooting Star Sports Club in the NLL, Crown FC versus Ibom Youth. Okay, before we leave, let's just quickly break to catch up with the BBC Premier League updates. We'll be back in a moment.
BBC Premier League update from the home of Premier League football.
Hello, I'm Al Ross at BBC Sport, and Manchester City have been crowned champions without the need to play. Manchester United's 2-1 loss to Leicester means City are uncatchable, 10 points clear of United with 3 games left. City boss Pep Guardiola said, "We will always remember this season for the way we won. I'm so proud to be manager here and of this group of players. They are so special." Former City defender Nedum Onuoha believes this year's was a tough title to win.
This is when you're playing games every 10 seconds, it feels like, and you have to be tested all the time, because for some teams, they lose that sort of fortress feeling at home because their fans aren't there, which is hard. But ultimately, like, as I say, I think this is a very special league win this year, the same way it was for Liverpool last year.
Well, United may have lost at Old Trafford to confirm the title for their rivals, but it was a United side showing 10 changes to the team that won at Aston Villa 2 days previously. Leicester beat them 2-1 with a Kagla Soyuncu header midway through the second half. But United manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was proud of how his youngsters performed.
I think it's a case of, there's a team out there that hasn't had time to prep this game. We haven't really worked on it. We had the training session yesterday and this morning before the game. But maybe when their goal came, it's like, okay, we've got nothing to lose here. Dropped their shoulders and played, scored a very good goal, and did well.
And a day after their Premier League survival was mathematically confirmed, Danny Ings returned from injury to inspire Southampton to a 3-1 win over Crystal Palace. And for more football news from the BBC, go to bbc.com/football.
BBC Premier League update from the home of Premier League football.
Okay, we need to leave right now, but definitely we must mention the fact that Barcelona threw away a 2-0 lead, and so the La Liga hopes receive a major setback as they drew 3-3 at Levante. So, guys, in one word each, what's going on with the Spanish La Liga this season?
It's looking like Real Madrid. Now, it doesn't look like that at the moment, but Atletico will be up against Real Sociedad later today, and I don't fancy them to win. And should that happen, then I think the advantage is actually back to Real Madrid.
Okay, and Fermi?
I think we should start to question Ronald Koeman. But then I think if Atletico Madrid wins tonight, I think they'll win the title.
Thank you. We'll leave on that note. Thank you so much, Fermi Adeboyega.
Thank you so much for having me.
And Ayobami Animasharon. Thanks to Boss Clef. Thanks to Goke this morning. My name is Tunde Olawuwo. Just Football will be here at 4 o'clock later today. Have a fabulous Wednesday. And of course, enjoy your public holidays. Bye-bye.
Splash FM 105.5.